Hello, everyone. Hold on 1 second. I feel like my iPad always does this. Hold on 1 second. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Hi, Brenda. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it doesn't want to show my iPad for a minute. There we go. Okay, everybody should kind of see the iPad now. Okay, good. Let me go back. And then it's so weird because YouTube's like behind by like 30 seconds. I'm just checking everything. Let's see. Okay, everybody should see me now. And I just have to remember which chat I can see and which chat I can't see. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this here. Okay. Okay, so I have TikTok where I can see it. I know I always have to make sure I can see TikTok honestly more than anything because I don't want the puzzle to go by and then it just like it adds not adds it like ends the chat if you think you're like if they think you're not there. Okay, sorry for being silent for a minute. Okay, so the last I was working on was the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates. Maybe turn this down a little bit. And I have no idea why the chat's showing, the chat's not showing. I'll just see if I can keep YouTube up. Okay, so here is the first page that I have. Where's my TikTok? There we go. And this is the first page I kind of did on live, and I'm just using all of the stickers from the Quick Pick Coastal Coastal pack. Everybody can hear me fine on TikTok, right? Okay. I always feel like TikTok is so much louder. Hi, Olga. How are you? Hi, Delilah. Oh, thank you so much, Olga. This is my, of course, I know I said it before, it's my easing into autumn pack. Sorry if I'm distracted for a second. I just, I have actually 2 YouTube chats because, one's vertical and one's the main one, so I don't know which one comes up. Oh well, hopefully I won't miss anybody's conversations. I mean, TikTok I won't for sure, but okay, it's back up. So anyway, here's the first page. I did release it, and it's in a PDF, so it's all one image. I have, let's see, I have it in the Noteful, oh my goodness, I'm already forgetting, Noteful stickers, also the Good Notes Elements collection, and then also, hi Becca. I'm actually just using the Noteful digital planner. Not actually, Noteful is just a note-taking app. Noteful note-taking app. This pack that I'm showing you right now is the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates. And I had just, the Quick Picks basically are kind of already done for you templates I'm about to swipe through. So this is actually a PDF that you can import into your GoodNotes or Noteful. And then I also have the Noteful like stickers here, as well as the GoodNotes elements and collection, and then also individual PNGs. And so Becca, I just released, I'll just share real quick. I just released the Coastal Autumn sticker pack, which I showed off on Monday actually. So one of my recent videos, I have like a flip through. So here's all the digital stickers here. And I know I have all these girls. Sorry, I was flipping through really quick. These are all individual stickers. I also have it in Noteful and GoodNotes. Sticker books. There's some date dots there. And then some widgets and some more widgets. And then also some autumn papers here. And there's like 20 of them. And then there's some papers too, Becca. So you can use these in your digital planner however you want. I'm not sure if you're a digital planner or new to digital planning. I do have a video on both TikTok and YouTube, how to start digital planning. And so you can use those however you want. Some people love putting everything together themselves. And so here's, a bunch of the papers here. And then the sticker pack here too. You can use all the stickers. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is my Coastal Autumn pack. And these are all individual stickers too. And so I actually just was putting together some planner spreads. And I'm going to show them off because I started with you guys on Monday. And so Becca, these are I call them the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates. They're already done. You can't, well, yours you won't be able to move around. You won't be able to move anything around, but they're just really good for quick planning. So Monday we did this one. We also did this one, this is hourly. And so I keep trying to look up at any chats. This is like an hourly, and then this is for the people who aren't really hourly planners, or maybe one day you need it for work and one day you don't. And these are just really cool folders you can just use however you want. And this would be great for how would I use them? Or I do use them actually. You can use them for meals, you can use them for work, you can just have like to do, home, personal, work. You can just use them for anything, brain dump. We also did this one. I mostly did like Monday starts. And so up here you can have like a monthly and then the weekly at the bottom. And then if you do want to use it for the rest of the month, you can just duplicate it to the next page and just clear the month at the bottom. And just, you can clear the month at the bottom and then, keep all the monthly like the same. And I believe we did this one too, because the weekend is over here, Monday through Friday, and then the weekend. And I'm just kind of going over for anybody who didn't see the ones that I worked on. Hi, Amanda, how are you? I'm just going over the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates really quick. I say really quick, but you might have already saw some. Oh, no, not the avocado seed. Wait, Amanda, was this the one that was underneath, you had to hide it in the dark was it under your sink? Yeah. I'm sorry. Some of my flowers did start growing from seed though. The ones, I don't know if I'd mentioned that. I think the marigolds and petunias, but we'll see. They only have August and September, maybe October before the weather changes up here. It sprouted, so you're gonna try again. Okay, listen. Hey, you can just start, and you're down in Florida, right? So you have warm weather usually all the time. Although hurricane season's coming up, right? Listen, I want to see one of the avocados succeed, okay? But we'll see. I think it's funny that it has to be in the dark. For how many weeks did you say the avocado seed had to be in the dark? Oh my word. I don't know why that's funny. I'm sad that the avocado seed died, but I was just cracking up because I just had a flashback to saying it had to be under the, like in the dark. Okay, so we have this one. And this one, I love it with like the ocean here. I didn't add any days on here. There's 8, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it, whether it's home or work or anything for this one. Okay, yeah, 6 weeks in the dark. That's so funny. Like, I wonder why the avocado seeds have to sprout in the dark. Oh my word. And if you're on YouTube, if you're not sure who I'm talking to, I'm on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So if you're in the chat and you don't see who I'm talking to, then that's why. All right. Okay, so I have this one. Yeah, I love this with like a little basket and the blanket at the bottom. Wait, are you gonna try now, Amanda? Are you gonna try to grow another avocado? I think this one was my favorite that we kind of ended on, that was kind of done, but I did add some more little elements on here too, some more stickers. And this could be like, there's 3 sections. It could be, sorry, I still have mine up, but yours is all one image. Hi Samantha, how are you? Yeah, so this is Monday through Sunday. I did add some more stickers, but there's 3 sections, so you could have like you know, morning, afternoon, evening. What am I doing? I thought I added another layer. Okay. You get morning, afternoon, evening, work, personal, home. You can have I'm trying to think what else 3 you can have. You said Samantha, you just got home, took your oldest to school. Oh, school clothes shopping. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's August already. I know that some states still give you a break on like back to school shopping, but some states like don't. I live near Delaware, so I don't live in Delaware, but I live near Delaware where there's no tax. So it's not that big a deal clothes wise. But some states, I think, give you like a deal, maybe like no tax on certain stuff for like a week in August. But then I feel like everything's gone by then. So yeah, so I added some more stickers. Listen, I keep going up to this other, okay, there we go, this other layer. For the quick picks, you guys, it's all one layer. I forgot to add the PDF back in, but nothing will move on yours. Okay. So yeah, so when you import the PDF into GoodNotes, none of the stickers will move. And then also in GoodNotes you have the elements too, and there's also images as well. Let's see. Oh, also Becca, if you have any digital planner questions, just let me know, okay? Let's see. I left this blank even though there are stickers. So you can add whatever month that you want to, or you can just, you know, put it here. You can put it here. Brenda, so then we're gonna have to write over the stickers if we get the quick pick. Yeah, I tried not to add too many stickers. I mean, I guess on Saturday it is a little bit close here, but you have space here and here, and I tried to kind of leave some room alone around here. But yeah, but if you already got the pack and the papers, then you can just kind of recreate it yourself if you'd like, if there's too many stickers in the way. You could also use, in GoodNotes and in Noteful, I believe you can just do shapes too. You could always do a shape. Yeah, both Noteful and GoodNotes has shapes, so you can do that too if you'd like. And then if you feel like there's a spot where you just have to plan a little bit more, you can also do that too. Yeah. So what else? Okay, let's move on. This one I used some of the papers from my Realistic Papers pack. I'm trying to think if I have that in the shop. If not, I'll make sure to add it. But yeah, I just thought this was cute. You can basically either journal or you can journal, you can plan, you can add some photos, whatever you'd like. There's a little bit of space down here too. And then this one I use, this is from, sometimes I literally forget what I name things. I believe it's the binder, blank binder. I think it's the blank binders because they come with the covers too. From the, let me see what I called it. That's Notebook Papers. I think it's just called the blank binder pack. I have some in here too. Here's the binders. I think it's called the blank binder pack because this one is the budget binder one. Yeah, because the budget binder one has those in it. Yeah. So this is from the blank binder one, but it's all one image for you guys. And yeah, you can just add anything you'd like here. I added this clip art here. I think that's really cute, those digital stickers. And then another one too. So there's like a little spot down here. You know, like a little notepad, and you can just kind of add things here. I love this hanging here too. And then this one, I remember I had it on a different paper, but I didn't like the other paper. This one, if you do have a lot, of course, is digital planning. So you can zoom in and just write all your tasks down that you have. And then this is like this lovely porch by the sea. I love that. I need some tea or coffee in the morning. And then here's like another spot here too. That one's one of my favorites. And then let's see. Oh yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll just add in a couple grocery things too for like meal planning. I love this like farmhouse table. And then there's a little apple cider right here. So this grocery list is from the grocery pack that came out that has a bunch of the grocery list. Let me go back over here. I know I have a lot in here, but I don't want to get rid of anything. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of grocery lists of different colors. So I added that in here, and then also these. So you can just do different meals that you have for the week. And then you can put your grocery list over here. So I just thought that was really cute. Oh, thank you, Samantha. And then here's another one I did. This is kind of the breakfast paper that was here. And then this is like on the knit kind of paper. Sorry guys, I'm like, and then of course you can meal plan here as well. I just felt like that went really well there too. And then another meal plan. I guess I got a little, I got a little inspo here too. So I love having a little tote bag here. You can meal plan right here. And then if you have a couple stores, again, I went to Costco. What'd you say, Samantha? You missed the beginning. It says ready to, yes, it is. Yep. And this is called the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn Templates. So there's actually 81 pages, believe it or not. So that's, oh, wait. Let me, I wanted to put it, let me do 60% while I'm on live. Hold on 1 second, check all, save, and then, sorry if you hear my clicky clacking around. Okay, everything's 60% off right now while I'm on live, and it should be the first one listed, Quick Pick Coastal Autumn Templates. There we go. Let me go back to TikTok. Okay. I almost forgot. There we go. All right. Okay, so yeah, it's the first listing on my shop, which you can see it down below under shop. On YouTube, it's easy to say it, but organizeddigitalplanner.com, and then on TikTok, if you look below, you'll see it with the little heart there. Yep, so it's 81 pages, and you'll see towards the end, I did have some with the iPads. I didn't really add much to a lot of them because a lot of you are very creative, and I figured you might want to add things yourself. Okay, so you know what? Hold on 1 second. Which one am I on? Uh-oh. Let's see. You know, I can never tell if like the YouTube like chat is up or any. So hopefully, you know, not too many people. I can like see if they're on or not. I'll have to keep going back and forth. Okay. So here's another one. Of course, I love these tote bags. We did go grocery shopping today, so I could have did a list for the week meal prep, but I really didn't know what we were gonna have. So, yeah. So I could have, for me personally, I could have put Costco, and I could have put our local grocery store. We did order pickup. Okay, sorry. I thought I heard my daughter. And then, oh yeah. So I believe I did this one on live too. And there's 8 here. And yeah, these are really cute. And of course, this is kind of like there's tea or coffee here and just kind of sitting out by the ocean. I really like this one. I just feel like I want to just jump in there and just sit on the chair. I really do. Okay. This one I need to put the bead letters on there too, but this one you could use for meal planning. Of course, this is Monday through Sunday with the little beads. I just didn't spell them out. And the cute little pumpkins across the top. And then this one could be used for meal planning, or if you have like errands to run. Let's say you have to go to, you know, like the grocery store, but you also need to go to Ulta. You need to go to, I don't know, Five Below. If you need to go to Walmart, you need to go to wherever. I didn't want to just put this one just for meal prep or meal planning. So you can just use it for, you know, different stores. So maybe you can just, I know it's kind of slim, but this will be really like very not detailed planning, but just kind of if you need to jot down some quick things, just a quick week overview, and maybe you're a daily planner and you have more details for the daily, but the week, you know, yeah, you can just use these for different stores. I just have 4 different stores there. And then again with the totes again, just because I love them so much. And then of course there's 4 stores again. I really like the one with the totes. I wonder why that's not showing up. Okay. And then this is the realistic paper again, which I think I need to add this to the shop. If anybody wants it, just let me know and I'll add it. This notebook papers, I think if you were on the app and you had the Google Drive, which there's only about a month left on it, guys. There's some of the notebook papers here, but I'm going to add it to the shop, okay? And these are just colorful realistic papers. I'll do that today. I think I just have to add a cover page. But anyway, I just added some stickers and then a couple of the widgets on here. I think these widgets are from the free widgets pack. I'm pretty sure it's from the free widgets pack. If you're on my shop, you might have to go do like view all and then go back a few in order to see the widgets. I think it is in the widgets pack. Yeah, they're from the free widgets pack, so that's on the shop too. But I just thought these were really cute to just kind of add, and you can do whatever you want here. I know I'll try to send out an email only because it's so much it's so many gigs that I really can't to pay for more storage for that. So I think there's like a month left, and I'll have to send out reminders when there's a month left, when there's 15 days left, when there's a week left. I'll try to remember that way you guys can like download everything that you can. All right, and then this is just like a cute one. It just says get stuff done. These are the chenille letters. I believe this pack was from the chenille letters and pouches. I used the gold one. And then here there's 7 of these, although you can use it as like a to-do list if you'd like. Or you can just do Monday through Sunday or Sunday through Monday if you'd like. I don't know. I really like this against the gingham. It's something about the gold with this color. I don't know. I just really like it. I feel like I need to use the letters more. Sorry, I thought I heard my daughter again. Okay. And then here's the start of the iPads. I left this, I was going to put some color blocks down. I did for some of them, but I didn't for all of them, only because some of you are very creative and you kind of like to add like your own things, maybe some habit trackers, some widgets, maybe mix and match from like some of your other stickers that you have. And GoodNotes and in Noteful, you can just always add shapes too, and then just, you know, change the colors. Here we go. I was trying to use my pen, but yeah, you can always do that, and that's pretty simple. And in Noteful, you can bring down the opacity a little bit, and then in GoodNotes, you can just add some more shapes if you'd like. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of space that you can play around with. This is a good planning spot here, and then this can just be decorative, or you can just add some widgets here. And then the same for this paper. All these papers are from the newest release, like from the Coastal Papers. The Coastal Papers and the sticker pack are all together in the same release. Both of these are in the Coastal Autumn sticker pack that was just released. And then this is a separate one too. This is the Quick Picks are separate. Okay, so I have this, and let me keep swiping. So it's just the papers with like an iPad mini on it basically. And it just kind of gives you room to decorate however you'd like, or add whatever widgets. If you have personal things, if you have work, you can use them just for digital journaling. Oh yeah, that's the smaller stripes. These are the thicker stripes. I love just gingham paper. I feel like you can do anything with them. And then even this blue, I mean, you can use this for like the spring too, or the winter. And then these are the bigger iPads, and this is just kind of easy to just kind of plan and like write your to-do list or anything you have. You can even add stickers with those. Hold on, let me I feel like I keep hearing my daughter, but I really don't. I'm just gonna bring up the monitor real quick, just in case, so I don't miss her waking up. Sorry if you hear a clicky sound. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, some of these can be used anytime, especially if you are not into fall right now, like a lot, and but you want, you know, just a little bit. I love it with the gingham papers. I think they're my favorite. And the net too. Here's one of the ones where I added some colors at the bottom that correspond with the paper, and then this is like a landscape version. You can always just kind of like crop it, zoom in, especially if you use like the images from GoodNotes or Noteful. I do have the individual PNGs too as well, and so in the PNGs you can just kind of crop it, and that way if you are a landscape person, you can like have it like that, and there's a whole lot of room to plan and decorate or decorate. This one I love it with like the 2 folders. And then here's another one with the folders. And then yeah, I added some colors here too, and I have another one like that too. This one's a little bit more transparent. And then this one I left kind of blank at the bottom. You can add whatever you'd like. The gingham again. If you don't have a lot to plan, you can just add like a big old sticker at the bottom, like one of the homes or something. Oh, that's the paper. What am I doing? There we go. And so that is it. There's 81 pages, and I'll just flip back through. So I think this is the biggest one I've made so far, and there's a lot on them, and some a little bit more simple, but I just wanted to leave room in case you're not a person who likes a lot of things on your planners and you kind of like to do your own thing. Here we go. Sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy. Sorry about that. I love the like little minis there too. They're really cute. I know. I'm almost done. If I'm making anybody dizzy, I think that's one of my favorites with the bright orange paper. I love like the ones with the stores. I think that's one of my favorites. I'm gonna say one of my favorites for all of them. There's a few meal planner ones. I think this is my favorite meal planner one here with the grocery list. I love that one. I love the orange here. This one's just mine. You guys wouldn't have that. I love this too. A little hint of, I mean, this one doesn't really scream fall at all. Just like a little coastal. I love that one too. Of course, the house is my fave. I want to live in this house. I love the little blanket down here. And you could always tell, you could tell the totes are my favorites. Yep, and so that is the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates. And so that was so much fun making. I'm trying to think. Let me go. You can also, I'm just going to show someone. I mean, a lot of you guys already know this, but I'm going to show people who don't really know. If you have like a digital planner already or a notebook, these are my, if you need a digital planner or you're starting out and you just kind of want to dip your toes into digital planning, one of my digital planners is, sorry, hold on one second. I can't see anything on this one. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure that I could see everything. Let me go back and see the, okay, I can see the TikTok chat. Okay. One of my favorite things, guys, I can't even, my brain's all over the place, okay? Okay, so if you don't have a digital planner, you're new to digital planning, this is my free 2026 digital planner. I've been doing free digital planners, dated ones, for about 3 years now. But I just started going live on TikTok this past spring, and I've always usually had my videos on YouTube actually. So TikTok was my newer thing. I mean, I did do some TikTok videos, but never live. So anyway, yeah, so I always do a free digital planner for the year. So I have the 2026 digital planner here, pastel, black and white, neutral, and floral, and it's Monday and Sunday start. I'll just grab this one. I'm probably on some random page, to be honest. Okay, I'm surprised I'm not. Okay, so you can always use a digital planner that you already have maybe, and maybe this is like a week that you're like, okay, it's kind of plain. I want to kind of do something fun. You can either use the individual PNGs or in GoodNotes, the collections file I have, or this is Noteful. Sorry, my brain. And you can use this. You can just kind of put it here. You can just add the image on top. And I'm not going to stretch it out. I'm going to crop it a little bit. I'm just going to crop this over. You can kind of do it this way. You can, I mean, you can cover the whole page if you don't want the tabs, but I'm just going to crop it a little bit on each side. Yeah, so if you already have a planner, or maybe you don't have a digital planner, but there we go. Like sometimes you can do notebooks. Some people do notebooks. I usually use, I have a realistic digital planner, and I don't even know what page I'm on it. I can go in an example one and show you how to add it too. But yeah, like look how cute that is. You went from like, you know, a plain weekly to one that's already decorated, and you can just lock it in GoodNotes. You can lock it in Noteful. In Noteful, I just like to add a layer. I make sure to lock this bottom layer, and then I just kind of go on a layer above it. And then you can just like, you know, start planning. The reason why I like using another layer above in Noteful is because you can move it around. You don't have to worry about accidentally, you know, selecting like any of the stickers, or this actually is just one big template actually. and then you can just kind of jot down everything. I always say, like in the captions, I want to explain the quick picks. So, like, you can just quickly pick one and then just put it in your planner. And, you know, because sometimes you have a lot of time to plan and to play around with stickers, and sometimes you just don't. But it's always nice to have something nice to look at. And also, if you're not a person who's super busy during the week, maybe you use a weekly and a daily. That's kind of what I do. So my daily is more like a lot of lists. So like for a daily, I would probably use, I mean, honestly, a daily, I'd probably do this because then I like to kind of separate, like stuff I have to do around the house, stuff for the kids, stuff for the planner shop, and I would use this for a daily, and that way my brain's kind of like separated into spots here. If I don't want to do that, then I would use maybe one of these, and I would just kind of just write down all the tasks. Or where's the other one? Oh yeah, like get stuff done. You can do that. If you don't want these boxes here, you can always just, again, I'm always like queen of shapes, you know what I mean? Good Notes, Noteful, just add a shape on top. Here you go. You can just do white, you can do whatever color. And then, you know, you can just start making your list. And it's like a cute, quick list, you know? And you don't have to worry about, you know, not worry about, but like, you know, some days you're just busy and you just want something cute, but you don't have time. I do make lists every day, and sometimes they're not cute. But usually if I have something that I can grab really quickly, then, you know, I'll just do something like this. Like, I feel like every time I go Wednesday, I don't know, I don't really, even realistic planning, I can honestly tell you the only things I have for today were, like, if I were using this in the morning, I would have had, like, you know, usually I would use the text swipe, but I'm just gonna write. Sometimes I literally scribble like this. Okay, so I'd have, like, you know, upload, quick picks. Actually the first thing was like, I read the Bible, so that would have been first. But usually I don't have to write that down because I automatically do that. I still have to water the flowers. We went to Costco. This is like if I'm in a hurry. Guys, this is how I scribble onto my digital planner. This is exactly what I do. Oh, sorry. I'm just checking to see if there's any comments or anything. Okay, back to TikTok. Yeah. Costco, some things I don't have to write down. Go live. Yeah, I usually have more than this. Like, if I have a certain bill to pay whatever. Actually, I do have to check the mail because I had to get a new bank card. And it's taking forever. I don't know why it's taking forever, but anyway, this is like real stuff, guys. Like, sometimes it literally is me scribbling like this. It's not like cute. That's basically what it is. Yeah. And honestly, I need to wash my hair. I have very thick curly hair, so it takes me, I do have to wash hair because it's like a 2-hour ordeal because I always have to detangle, and that always takes forever. Yeah, but like, that's one way to use it, or you can like cover a whole page too. So let's see. So here's a weekly here, and then you can just cover a whole entire page if you need to. And let me show you my realistic planner. Let me go back because I don't know what page I'm on in my personal one. And right now I'm kind of like screen sharing, so I don't want to I don't want to accidentally show anything. Okay. I personally use the leopard planner, but I do have overlays sometimes. I'm trying to think what a good one would be. I don't think it would clash too much. Here, so this is the one I use right now. This is kind of the main page. Where would I be? August. Okay, so this is the realistic, if you guys don't know about it, this is the realistic planner. This is what I use personally. However, this one only has like weeklies in it. You can see like week 1, week 2 there. And I will add a daily in between, or I'll just like duplicate this page. So I'll just go to page and then add current after. I'll just add another one, and then this will be my daily page here. In GoodNotes, I think you can just go to the top corner, and then I think it's the 3 dots, copy page, and then plus, and then add page before or after. I'm not going to open GoodNotes on here. Every time I open GoodNotes, when I'm in my streaming software, it wants to crash. I have no idea why. Everything's updated. I have space. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of stick to Novo. I have space. Everything's updated. I have no idea why. Let me go back here and delete that second page. Although I guess it really wouldn't matter because I don't really share. This is just one that's on mine. Okay. So this is like the one I use. And sometimes, I mean, I don't know. There's not really any rules. Sometimes I will add a portrait page after this too. Like, I mean, I don't really care if it doesn't really match up. But yeah. So I can add in this cute house. And I can add that in for this week. Is it still the first week? I think it's still the first week, right? Let me crop this a little bit. Oh, crop the house. So I'm gonna have to crop on the other side. I want to crop the house like too much. Well, I guess it really wouldn't matter, would it? There we go. And then the realistic planner, it comes with transparent rings too. If you had got the realistic planner but you didn't see the pens, oh my goodness, I had updated the listing, so just let me know if you downloaded everything and you didn't go back. There we go. You can just put the rings on top there. I have gold rings too. There's also probably the gold would look better. There's also overlays too. Where is that? I have so many things on here. Ooh, I forgot about that. There's also these notebooks too. These were the blank binders. You could also use those too. I can just put white underneath, and then this could be like a daily for like the next day. If you put just kind of layer things a little bit. Or if you have a cute paper, put the cute paper in the background. That'd probably be better actually. I'm just playing around, guys. Just playing around. I don't have to get too crazy, but okay, so maybe I'll do that paper. But yeah, I can try that another time. But yeah, here's what the realistic one looks like, and then you can just kind of have this here for the weekly. And then I have what else do I have here? I have under templates. You can use the widgets for the week on this side. I love how I undo and like do that. Yeah, this is the weekly. Everything's hyperlinked too. So week 1 will go here. I could also duplicate this page and then add it in as a daily. Sorry, I'm looking at the monitor too with my daughter. Okay. What was I gonna say? Actually, it does kind of look cute with a leopard. Another thing is, what was I gonna say? You can daily plan over here. If you wanted to, you can daily plan over there. Also, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, like in GoodNotes, you can just lock it. In Noteful, honestly, I just add another layer. And then you can just kind of plan the week there and then do the daily after. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I just have to remember to look up, guys. Also, sorry if you hear me clicking around. Okay. Let me put the TikTok back up. Okay, good. Yeah, let's see. So this was my personal one, which that's what I use right now. Also, I need to add the color pages to the shop. So if I were doing a daily, which honestly I'm probably going to use one of these tomorrow. Let me just, is it raining? Okay, it's raining again for the 18th time today. Rainy, sunny, rainy, sunny. Anybody else have a rainy day? Okay. So if this was my daily, I'm just going to disregard this because I already have a weekly right here. So let's say this was my daily. I would use, why do I keep doing that? I don't have to do that because I'll just probably use these. What I need to do is set up my habit tracker for August. Well, guess what? I don't have to water the flowers now, guys, because it's raining now. Wait, what? Did somebody just send me something? I'm trying to look at TikTok. I was like wondering if somebody sent me something. Okay, so for daily, what would I use? Oh, I need to put my feet up. I need to get like a little stool. Let's see. So we're using a daily tomorrow, which one am I gonna use? Whatever I do here, I'm just gonna copy and paste into my personal one, which is this leopard one. So tomorrow is Thursday. Oh my goodness, guys, there's so many options. Also, I had the meal plan for the rest of the week. I need to do, I think it was Brenda who told me we also need like pantry and like freezer inventory. I need to do that because I bought all this chicken and stuff at Costco. I was like, oh, we need 2 of these and 2 of these. Guess what? I hold a whole 3-pack of chicken in the deep freezer. Yeah, look. Yeah, Brenda. I had a whole extra 3-pack of chicken and also a whole big bag of fries. The other stuff I knew that was in there. We don't make meatballs all the time, but I have meatballs in there and some veggies and some other things. But I can't believe that. I had 3 whole packs of chicken. So I bought 9 today at Costco because we just bought, well, 3 packs. But I mean, when I was meal planning, so now I have that on my list, Brenda. The pantry, freezer, inventory. I just need to come up with like a template. It might be like very simple. Maybe fridge, freezer, and pantry, because we have the regular freezer with our fridge, and we also have a deep freezer. And it's the deep freezer that I forgot that we had the meat in there, which would have helped this week when I thought we ran out of chicken, but apparently we didn't. So that's going to be on my list actually for tomorrow. My problem is deciding what I want to use for tomorrow. What do I want to use? Especially when I have a lot of options. Oh, that one's cute. That one's cute. Oh, wait, where's that orange one, maybe? Maybe I'll do this. I guess it really wouldn't look that great with the leopard, right? It's okay. You know why? Because I'll just do overlay real quick. And this is from the Realistic planner. Sorry, I had to look down for a minute and like remember which one. Oh, what did I do with the tan? I guess I didn't import it. I guess black would be fine. Brown, black. No, brown would look nice. The lavender isn't too bad. This is a little bit more plainer, but let me decide between the brown. Hi, Jane. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys can't hear the crazy rain that's outside right now. Maybe I'll just choose another one, although I want to write in white on here. But I just feel like it won't look good with all of this. All of this going on with the leopard. I feel like it wouldn't look great. Let me find a different background. I don't know. Do I like brown? Would I want brown? Let me move this to layer 1. You said happy Wednesday. I'm glad your Wednesday's going great. I'm just playing around with, I just released the quick picks, which are, they're all actually one image. I did the PDF, the Noteful stickers file, well, Noteful stickers file, GoodNotes element, and then individual PNGs. So here's the quick overview. I think I might use another one, guys, even though I like it. I know which one. Yeah, it's 81 pages, Jen. Oh, not to make you dizzy, sorry. So that is a quick overview. Oh, sorry. I'm getting kind of big. And everything's 60 off while I'm on live. I think I know which one I'm going to use for daily for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not going to do, even though this would look very, very nice, I don't think I'm going to do that one. Sorry. Cut. I think I'm going to do, I'll have to probably change some of these out. Okay. I think I know which one I'm going to do. Where did it go? Oh, that's pretty. Guys, I'm having like the hardest time deciding. I'll do this one. I don't know if it was between this one and this is why I don't do personal planning on live, guys, because I'm too indecisive. I'm trying to decide which one I want. I feel like this one goes more, but this one's really fun. Fun and bright. Okay, I'll just do, I'm gonna do this one. Got my planner. So this will be my daily for tomorrow. Hopefully I won't bore you guys too much with personal planning. And then I'm just going to add, it's okay. Honestly, I really don't care if it shows a little bit above or below. It doesn't bother me. Sorry also for making you dizzy. I think between this and the Mediterranean, I need to do my habit tracker for August. And I've been really good about it. Let me drag the rings here. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to do a layer above it. Okay, so this is my daily for tomorrow. I'm going to copy and paste it into my actual one, but this is what I usually, this is what I'm working with. But if you're more of a portrait person, you don't have to do this. Or you can just kind of like, I don't know if that's going to look weird. Yeah, or if you're a portrait person, you can just, this is what I do if I'm holding my iPad portrait. I just zoom in. Like if I'm on this side, then I'll have a few things. But I'll just do this, like a big zoom in. So it's no big deal to me, like if I'm in a landscape or portrait. Okay, so what are some things that I need to do tomorrow that I already kind of mentioned that I scribbled on the other paper for? Okay, maybe I'll do this. Let me bring up the keyboard. I'm just gonna say, this is me. If you didn't know my name, that's me. Oh, I didn't lock the layer. Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, lock the layers, guys. If you're in GoodNotes, you can just lock the image in GoodNotes. I keep forgetting to check the live stream for comment. Okay, nobody commented anything. Okay, on YouTube, nobody did. Okay, so this is mine. I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm just gonna put, I have to separate things in my mind sometimes. Home, duplicate, oh, yeah. Kids. I could just put family too. Let's see, in the shop. And oh yeah, let's do, actually home could honestly be like chores. Let's see, let's just say meals or food. No, I'll just say food because some things. Okay, so and the other ones I can just put deco on. Okay, so for me, I do just like, when I get the font the right size, I just like to duplicate it. Okay, let's see. I need to wash my hair. Again, it's like a whole process. I have to detangle, and it takes a gazillion years. What else I need to do? I'll just put that there for now. My mind's kind of all over the place. This is really like a brain dump daily. Brain dump daily. Sometimes it's a list, sometimes it's just like this. Home, this is for tomorrow. Let's duplicate, and I'm just gonna say, we'll see if it rains again. Water flowers. I need to deflate that water thing, whatever it's called, the water slide that I got from the kids from TikTok shop that I didn't have to pay for. I don't know, water bound. We basically never brought it outside, guys, because we're fighting cicada killers, and I'd have to drag it around back. The kids have just been playing with it inside because I think one of the pictures, they had it inside, and it actually came with balls too. So I'm just gonna make this a little bit smaller. I have to do that, and the kids, yeah, once I get a good size, I just duplicate. Oh yeah. We're supposed to have a play date yesterday, and then my daughter took a late nap, and then everything got mixed up. So see about, it's just my friend across the street. I'll just say play date, but really we just kind of hang out outside or inside sometimes. Either we'll go over there, usually we'll go over there, but they might want to come over here. So actually, I'll just do that. There's not much. Oop. And then we actually, my friend and I, we both love crafts, different crafts and stuff. So we were looking at different crafts we had saved on TikTok and Reels and Pinterest. So we wanted to like all of our kids are young, so, and we love doing crafts, so we're just thinking about different crafts we could do together for the fall. I also need to look into when we can start going to the pumpkin patch that's near us, or the farm. Okay, what did I say in the shop? Okay, I'm going to... Oh. Let's see. I need to add the... I'm going to add the colored papers. And then I need to brainstorm what did I call it? Hi Kayla, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Oh man, I don't even know what I'll just call it inventory templates, because I need it myself, obviously, since I spent like an extra it didn't spend that much more, guys, but I did spend, you know, it's not cheap at Costco. I definitely bought at least 2 more things that we didn't need to buy, so it probably was another like $40 that I spent. Hi Kayla, I just released today the Quick Pick Coastal Autumn templates. Let me know if you want me to scroll through them real quick. Okay, I think those are the things I have. I was trying to work on one more release for this week, but I'll see if I can swing it. It's not as complicated, and it's semi-fall related, but perfect for the season. So, but it's not like a pumpkin fall kind of thing. What's today? Wednesday? By Wednesday, I had Thursday, and then I had Friday. I think I can do it. Let's see. I'll just say mini release. I'll just say Friday mini release. I'll see if I can. I'm not going to promise, but I think I'll do that. Anytime I promise anything, then I feel like it like doesn't work out. Yeah, I definitely need to work on the inventory templates. Oh, yeah. And then also, someone had asked for the individual PNGs for the food pack I did. There's like about 600 individual PNGs. I don't think I will rename them. I'm trying to think if I'm going to add it to that pack or just make it its own thing, just because there's so many. Oh my goodness. You're just, what do you say, Kayla? Just waiting for pizza to cool down before you cut it up for supper? Listen, we got, did you make it the pizza at home or you just ordered it? Because I think we got like 6 pizzas, I think, from Costco. So we could just throw them in the oven. Frozen? Yep. We just get the Costco frozen ones. Yeah, it's just quick dinner. I think they're just a Costco brand, like Kirkland pepperoni pizza or something. They just changed the box. So I feel like that kind of threw me off. Sometimes we get like the mini ones. And then we usually get regular chicken or we get the bear chicken. Hi, sorry I missed you on on YouTube. For some reason I didn't have the chat up. Sorry if you said hello a minute ago. I don't really know how to say that. Is 611 at the end? I wonder why it didn't come up on here. I have to figure out why some of them are not like showing up. I have no idea. But hello. Sorry everybody on TikTok. It's I'm looking over on YouTube. What'd you say, Kate? My husband is hauling hay, so you did it easy there. Oh my goodness. I always I'm trying to think where I am. Are they harvested during the hay right now? the field across, we have this big old field across from us, and usually they kind of do the hay, but I don't know. I'm trying to think when the cornfields are going to be harvested around here. Maybe not for a little bit. Maybe another month. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay. Oh, so for the hay, do they do like the big round ones, or like from the ones I saw doing the hay is usually rolling it up. But I know that they, decoration wise, they sell like the rectangle ones, but from what I saw with tractors and stuff, they do the big round ones. Oh, I think my daughter just woke up. Oh, the big round bales. Hold on, guys. I gotta grab my daughter real quick. Oh. Oh, unless you don't do the square, unless you have to do it for grandparents. Sorry, guys. I'm still here. Just grab my daughter real quick. Hi, Brookie. I'm right here. Okay. Yeah, Dad's coming. Okay. Dad will be up soon. Dad will be up soon. Okay. Oh. Okay. If you hear a little toddler. No, Brandon, I'm not done. Yeah. Sorry if you hear the clicky. Okay. Okay, so you don't do the square unless we have to for our grandparents. Okay. Do you usually do their hay too? Hauling their hay? Okay, so kids play date, food. Okay, food wise, I need to meal. I need to actually meal plan because here you go. Hold on. I'm just going to mute a second, guys, but I'm still here.
Literally. No, reconnected and I saw you check it out.
YouTube is still on. Your hands are freezing. Do you want something? You can grab a toy? No. No? Okay. I won't be much longer, okay? Okay, I'm back. All right, so I definitely need to meal plan. You'd probably hear my son. Usually I'm like hidden away during live, and usually they don't hear me. They're just kind of like away. Okay. All right. Sorry guys, I'm just bringing it up on my phone. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why her okie dokie. Uh-oh. So, meal plan. Sorry guys, real life over here. Okay. Yeah. That way I won't forget what's in there. Also. No, I'm totally thrown off, like my whole brain. Do I have a method for meal planning? No. Do I even stick to it? No. No. I commend everybody who makes a good meal plan and then they stick to it, Delilah, because I really don't. But sometimes I do. It does help, but sometimes I like to have an idea. I think that's what it is, Delilah. Sometimes I like to have an idea, and let's say I meal plan and I say Monday. Let's say I say Monday is meatballs. Then I already know Tuesday is going to be leftovers, and Wednesday, maybe whatever. Then I know the next day is going to be leftovers. I just sometimes an idea. I think what it is that me and my husband, we both cook. And so it'll come to literally like dinner time. And we're like, what are we going to eat? Are we going to like put a frozen pizza in for the 8th time? My daughter doesn't care. But guess what? Like, I don't know. And then we're just like, okay, why do we have all the food if we used to be really good about meal planning. Like, this is what, and we used to stick to it too. Like, we would have some type of like pasta dish, and that could be, I don't know, like Alfredo. It could be, usually I would do kind of like a bolognese, or you can just say meat pasta with sauce, like a bolognese sauce, and then whatever pasta we had, whatever was in the house, whether it was like penne, whether it was bow tie, whatever. Or sometimes it would do like a Parmesan chicken with like pasta. We just knew it was a pasta something. Right, you hate thinking of what to make, so usually just make the same things. Really, pretty much, Delilah, that's really what we do. And then also, yeah, so that would, and then the other one, I was going to say beef, and that usually was, my goodness, it either was like a taco bowl, and or like wraps, because it was just kind of easy to make, or gosh, like my brain is not braining, we can have like pizza. Sometimes honestly breakfast for dinner, and it would just be, sometimes we'll just do a big like egg scramble with like eggs, sausage. The sausage I would just cook in the air fryer while I'm cooking the eggs on the stove, and then maybe like some like breakfast potatoes. Breakfast I usually don't plan out, because either we also get these breakfast sandwich things from Costco, so usually that, unless my daughter or son wants like waffles, then I'll do it. We're definitely creatures of habit. Trying to think if there's something else like I don't. Oh yeah, and of course like chicken, which honestly kind of goes along back with the pasta. Chicken, usually I would just season it with garlic, onion, salt, pepper. Really, I know it's very basic. And then from chicken, I just either Parmesan chicken, like teriyaki. I can't spell teriyaki, guys. That is with the, I think is it P.F. Chang's? No, not P.F. Chang's. What is it called? Oh man, Panda Express. There's like a Panda Express sauce. Is it the healthiest? No, but it's like a Mandarin teriyaki sauce. So usually I'll do that. Chicken. You guys are seeing my scribble scrabble. That chicken, mixed veggies. Again, from Costco, the whatever branded Costco brand is. And sometimes I will do broccoli too. So that's one chicken thing. That's another chicken thing. And that either is with either pasta, mashed potatoes, or just potatoes cut up in the oven. I don't think we make anything too different unless we're really, really in the mood. And then there's always pizza. We haven't really done burgers in a while. I don't even know. We literally just recycle the same meals, but our thing is just remembering what we have. So that's why I really do need to do the food inventory templates because I just need to go through everything. I also hate when things expire. For us, we usually eat through everything, although we did have some eggs that expired. So I don't know. We pretty much just have the same things. That's why sometimes we just, when we're grocery shopping, we're like, oh, do we have at least pasta in the house? Do we have wraps in the house? Do we have beef and chicken and maybe a thing of sauce and some veggies? Like, we know to make some stuff from that. Oh, we also have meatballs too. So, meatballs, we have those. And usually I will still make, like a red sauce, like a bolognese sauce with like beef. And it's seasoned with like, I don't know, Italian seasonings, like garlic and stuff like that. So, and then of course the meatballs is with like pasta. I think everybody kind of has their usual stuff. I only make ground beef. I still have the chicken. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm trying to think. There's these like Ritz cracker things that were really good when I was pregnant, but then I kind of get like skeeved out a little bit by them too. Not regular Ritz crackers. They were something else, like a Ritz, like they were like a crispy thing. But when I was pregnant with my son, and again, this was like 4.5 years ago now, and they still, when I see them in the store, like the smell of them, it like makes my stomach turn a little bit. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it still kind of like grosses me out a little bit. It really shouldn't, but I don't know. Yeah. Listen, my daughter just saw and my son a thing of Blippi. And I don't know if anybody remembers, like, I don't have any problem with Blippi, except for when I was pregnant with my daughter. I had terrible, like, nausea and morning sickness, more than my son. And he, at that time, he was, like, around 2, and he only wanted to watch Blippi. And so hearing it is kind of like a Pavlov dog thing. Like, when I hear Blippi, it makes my stomach, like, kind of nauseous. I don't have any problem with him, but I don't know, it's something in my brain where it brings me back to feeling so sick. What'd you say, Brenda? I haven't been able to drink apple juice since I first got pregnant with my daughter 34 years ago. No, it's something that sticks in your brain, Delilah. I can no longer drink or smell Gatorade Zero since being in the hospital. Oh no. Did you drink Gatorade Zero a lot, or did they have a drink that smelled or tasted like the Gatorade Zero? You know, when I did the, what's it called? The glucose test, I didn't, I had no problem drinking that. I know that some people do, but I mean, I passed both my glucose tests, but, oh, you drink it all day, every day? Yeah. Ugh. And the whole thing is that actual food is not bad, or drink is not bad. It's just, it brings you back. It brings you back. I mean, I can't have fried pickles. You know what? I'm not a pickle girl, so I'm not missing out. I don't like pickles or tomatoes. I thought it was just when I was a kid, but yeah, I thought it was just when I was a kid, but I tried it as an adult, and I don't like fresh tomatoes, and I don't like pickles still. I don't know. You're trying to hydrate to prevent labor. Aw. And now it's just like, it brings back bad memories. Camille, what'd you say? I just joined, but OMG, anything tomato. You can't have anything tomato. Oh man. Oh, Amanda, you do love pickles, but you got sick off of fried pickles with your first. And now just the smell. Oh, I'm sorry. I think we all have the thing stuck in our head. Tomatoes, fried pickles, Gatorade, apple juice. Yeah, and me with those Ritz crackers. You feel the tomato in your throat. Ugh. Camille, was this when you were pregnant, or just like you got sick from tomatoes one time and you're like done? Yeah, I mean, yeah, with my son, I had morning sickness for the typical first trimester. For my daughter, it lasted into a lot of the second trimester. So just the sound of Blippi, and now she wants to play it, and I'm like, ugh. It just brings something back, man. And I can never eat those Ritz things again. I think it was with some type of like soup or something. Luckily the soup I haven't had again. But, oh my goodness. I can't. Yeah, guys, I'm like boring meal wise. Like, we pretty much eat the same things. Oh, with pregnancy, Camille, you said. Pregnancy, what do you call that when you just can't do acidic stuff and it's tomato for me? Maybe, is it reflux, maybe, or heartburn? The only time I ever experienced heartburn or reflux was when I was pregnant. It was like they were pushed up. What'd you say, Brenda? My comfort food when I was pregnant was mushroom soup. And I still really like it. Okay, so that you can still have, but you can't have the apple juice. The apple juice you just cannot do, Brenda. Yeah, I didn't have reflux. I've never had reflux or acid reflux or what's it called? Heartburn. Until I was pregnant. My husband always dealt with that, and him and his like parents and siblings dealt with that, but not until pregnancy did I ever deal with any of that. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what they were. They were just like, they're with the kind of with the Ritz, but they're more like with crackers. And I specifically remember, it's still in my brain, on the shelf in Walmart. And when I walk by, my stomach turns a little bit. And I'm trying to think if I ever got sick with my daughter that much. I don't know. You know what I also need to do? I need to just check to see what I have in the deep freezer. Check deep freezer. I need to see what else I have in there. I'm not sure if I can get all this done tomorrow, but all time. I don't know. I guess the meal plan thing, it's not an official thing. Let's see. Kids, play date, home, water flowers, deflate slide. Yeah, that whole slide thing, guys, it's in my living room. We're supposed to have a playroom, but right now the room's being used. It's supposed to be a homeschool and playroom, but yeah, eventually it'll finally be there. Hopefully soon, but I don't know. It's supposed to be our homeschool playroom. He's not starting homeschool until next year because he's like a late birthday anyway. But my friend who lives across the street, her kids are doing homeschool. I'm gonna do basically a mock homeschool because the same with my daughter. She's only 2.5, but she knows a lot of numbers. She knows a lot of letters. So we're just gonna keep going with it and see how that goes. I taught kindergarten, so I know how to at least go that far. And then I subbed all the rest of the grades. I will say the only grades I didn't like subbing for were middle school. I don't know. I could do elementary, I could do preschool, I could do high school. Middle school, oh my goodness. It was for like a private academy, but I don't know. Some of the kids were kind of bussed into from like the Philly area, even though the school's not in Philly. But yeah, I don't know. It's something about middle school kids. I don't know if they're just like super vicious or, middle school, Brenda. Where I am, it is a 7th and 8th or 6th, 7th, and 8th. I know and that's just for me and the school I was at in Pennsylvania. I do believe there's other schools that might have elementary, junior high. I think it depends. For me, where I am, the elementary school is kindergarten to 5th grade, and then 6th, 7th, 8th is middle school. Although I know some schools, their middle school might not include 6th grade. I don't know. And then high school, where I am, is 9, 10, 11, 12. We have elementary that goes up to 8th, and then high school that goes 9 to 13. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because you're in Canada, right? I never really thought about that. So for your elementary, is it everywhere in Canada, or maybe just like it's the general, but there could be some schools that kind of have it a little bit different? Because some may have like elementary and then middle and then junior high for like a year, and then high school. Sorry, I have no idea why my ear is bothering me. Kayla, we have elementary, middle, and high school in Wisconsin, like you talked about. So I grew up in Maryland and on the Eastern Shore, so very, very small town. And in Minnesota, it's K through 6 and then 7 to 12. Whoa. That's such like big age gaps to me. I mean, the K through 6 I kind of get, but the 7 through 12, oh my goodness. And they're all kind of like in the same school. I feel like 7th grade to 12th grade in the same school is like a lot. But then again, okay, so where I grew up in Maryland on Eastern Shore, in a nowhere little town, okay, nothing but cornfields, a Walmart, you know, got a Taco Bell after I left. On the other side of Maryland, you know, there's more and more north. There's more going on. But where I was, you know, I lived right on the state line too. We had elementary, middle school, and high school. And the elementary school was, of course, kindergarten and 5th grade. And then middle school was 6th to 8th grade. And then high school, 9th to 12th grade. And there was elementary school, middle school, high school. So then where I am right now in Pennsylvania, there are, there's kind of like overlaps. So there's actually like there's a kindergarten center that has half-day kindergarten. Full-day kindergarten. At the elementary schools, there's half-day kindergarten for the other schools. It's kind of weird. And then there's a consolidated middle school, and then there's separate high schools. So it's very weird. And there's multiple elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools, except for the middle school is all together. And these are like, my husband, I always joke around, like he's from the area that we're in right now in Pennsylvania, and the high school is like a movie high school with these big stairs and everything. Like, I call it a movie high school. I grew up in, you know, a small high school. He has the movie high school. So it's kind of funny that there's so many elementary schools where I am, more than one. There's one middle school, and then there's a bunch of, like, at least 2 or 3 high schools. It's kind of crazy. Our kindergartens, oh, okay, so you're saying, Brenda, your kindergartens here go every second day. Our kindergartens here go every second day, full days. So they kind of alternate half days and full days. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know, like the kindergarten that I went to growing up, it was, I should add cleaning too. Oh, guys, I'm so bad at cleaning. I need to clean the bathroom. We had like full day. Also, pre-Ks are different too. I know I need to clean the bathroom. My dishwasher, one of the racks doesn't work. It's kind of ridiculous. And we're not buying another dishwasher, so it's just going to have to work. I'm pretty sure I have more laundry. Oh, for the love. Maybe I'll do the water table outside if the weather cooperates. Water table. Got to get the rest of our time in outside before the weather changes. In the fall, usually we just resort to walks. Oh, I gotta go to the post office too. I keep forgetting that. I'm not gonna do that tomorrow though. Okay, yeah, so there's 2 kindergarten groups. So one will go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the other will go, and then, they switch. So like a group A and a group B. Okay, I get it. Yeah, they kind of alternate. So when I did kindergarten, I actually did it through like a program too. So it was a half day thing, but really in the morning I had group A, and then the afternoon I had like group B. So the AM and then PM. So I did the AM kindergarten, and then we switched with like the school we're working with too. So they would have the school kindergarten teacher, and then they would come to me, and then we'd kind of like switch. But I usually did the AM kindergarten. And I did before care too. That was, before care's fine. After care, oh my goodness, the kids are just ready to go home. So that was not fun. I kind of stopped doing that. And then the other goes Tuesday, Thursday. So it's like a 2-week. So they kind of like rotate. Yeah, I think some of the kids are really good with like a full day, and some, they were not having it. Okay, I think this is basically what I kind of have for tomorrow. Deflating the water slide thing, inflatable thing, that's going to be, I was going to say deflate inflatable because it's kind of like a water slide thing, but I kind of have to do it when my son isn't watching because he's very attached to everything. Very, very attached to everything. Okay, that's what I have for tomorrow. I know I have like 3 spots. I can kind of add like some cute stickers there. This is my scribble of like meal planning here too. I can probably add some cute charms here too. And I know I need to redo, what time is that? I know I need to redo the habit tracker for tomorrow. But I haven't done that yet. Where's the time? Okay. Let me put it back in here. Yeah, I need to redo the habit tracker. Wonder if I have time to do that. Although I do like to take my time. Maybe I could do the cover for it. Maybe we could do the cover for it. Although I could do it Friday. And then I can backtrack. Although, do I want to backtrack? Yeah. So anyway, I might just do, this is what my friend did last year was, her kid, well, really, her daughter officially is doing homeschool this year. Her son was in like, the school local to us, but they had a lot going on there. And we'll say it's a bad school, but there was a lot of stuff going on. Luckily, his teacher is a very good teacher, but the school-wise, luckily, me and my friend, we, there's like a co-op nearby, so there's field trips and then labs and a whole bunch of stuff with other kids, and then a lot of our friends are in it. One of our friends, she is actually an evaluator. She was the teacher, so where I'm in PA, it's more on the stricter side for homeschooling, so you do have to get evaluations done, which is totally fine. Like, it's not a big deal. But her daughter, she kind of went through it with her last year, even though her son was the one who was officially doing it. Oh wait, who was it going to show? Let me flip through the quick picks again real quick, because I think some people didn't get to see it. But my son, if he were to start like the local school, he would not be starting until next year. So that's why I'm just kind of gonna basically in the fall just do kindergarten, but myself kindergarten. We might still do the co-op, but for field trips. I'm just flipping through the quick picks in case anybody missed it. Yeah, and they're both smart cookies. A lot of the kindergarten stuff, I actually still have some of the lessons and all that too, so it's not really hard at all. I think it also depends on the school too, but the school that I worked at, and then I love this grocery list. They did a lot of basics because some kids did pre-K and some kids did not do pre-K. So you really are starting from basics, like introducing a letter each week, along with other kind of fundamentals. I know that some schools, they're very, very, very progressive. Like, they want kids like basically coming and reading all, like knowing how to spell their name and everything like right away. But not every kid is on that same level. So anyway, I kind of already did things with my son and daughter. They would probably already know a good bunch, before starting kindergarten anyway, but I would want to, really just start from basics. He's going to be like, Mom, I already know that letter. Mom, I already know those numbers, but I don't want to, miss out on anything. And my daughter's only 2.5, but, she likes to join in, so why not? That's also what my friend does too. She just lets her daughter who's 3 join in, and her other daughter who's officially starting kindergarten this year, she's already going to be ahead a little bit, probably first grade level, really. I think besides reading, I feel like she's right on, right on par. So math, I believe she's ahead too. But I know homeschooling's not for everybody. Sometimes you just, but I was on both sides of it. So it's already something that we already knew we wanted to do anyway. But I totally understand it's not really for everybody. Yeah, there is all of the quick picks. And I'm probably going to be using a lot of these in the fall too. Although I'd probably use some of these in the spring too, honestly. These I'd probably use for summer because these remind me of like water, like on a lake. I didn't do a lake pack, but maybe I'll do a lake pack like next year or something. I also have to remember like where I am, I do experience all the seasons and everything, but sometimes people don't experience all the seasons, and that's why I didn't go. I mean, obviously this is a fall pack, but oh yeah, I also have collections and stuff that I'm working on that are just kind of everyday evergreen ones. So yes, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for the fall, but I'm also gonna have a lot of things like basics and stuff that aren't fall related. I probably should have already had out a fall drinks one, with all the fall drinks coming out, like Dunkin'. I know all the pumpkin spice, everything. It's going to be out. And guys, sadly, I don't like pumpkin spice anything. And I've tried Dunkin'. I've tried Starbucks. I've tried things that aren't even like big coffee shop pumpkin spice stuff. I think I just don't like the pumpkin spice with coffee kind of thing. I think this one's my favorite. Yeah, I think I'm just not a pumpkin spice. Does anybody like pumpkin spice? I think I really tried. Now here's the thing. I love pumpkin and I love spices, okay? I love nutmeg, I love cinnamon, I love allspice. I don't like it with coffee. I don't think I like it with coffee. Yeah, so those are the quick pick Coastal. The shop right now is 60% off right now while I'm live, and probably just until midnight Eastern. Guys, I hate like having to go and turning it off. So I'm trying to think what else I can do before I get off. I think I might want to do the cover for the habit tracker. I think I want to do that, the cover for the habit tracker. What is that? What did I do? I was just trying to check something on my phone real quick. That's all. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to check something. You probably hear me just tapping around all loud. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to... Let me go to... I think my habit tracker's here. So, if you haven't seen my habit tracker, here is what it was for July, and I did fill it out. Sorry, I was supposed to do videos every day, guys, and I never got around to it. Yeah, so here is my habit tracker. I did finish it. I think, Delilah, you might have saw when I went live on YouTube. You might have saw me finish it off. I mostly drink tea, honestly. Mini declutter. I could have did better. A little declutter every day. Unfortunately, the junk drawer is back. Unfortunately. So yeah, you're going to see that again. Yes, the flowers got watered, and I did it outside time. And sometimes I might have cheated and counted outside time as watering my flowers, but you know what? I did that, okay? So, I might end up copying this and changing all the backgrounds. I might just end up doing that. So, I might be a cheater, but why make life hard, okay? I'm probably just going to work on the cover and then I'll probably get off, but okay, so copy. Let me go here and rename it. And I'm going to name it Habit Tracker August. I'm going to have to go back in time too. Habit Tracker August. And now I don't even know what layers I have. Okay, bottom layer. I'm going to clear all of the bottom layers. I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to do, I'm probably going to keep the templates for, I'm going to clear that for this page only. And I'm going to clear for this page only. I'm probably going to keep those the same. Aw, man. See, that's what I get. I'm going to have to add some of these back in here. Anybody else do habit trackers by chance? You know, I'm supposed to make it easy for myself, but oh, I can just keep hitting undo. There we go. I just keep hitting undo. I came back. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like this page only. That way I know. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna keep that or not. No, I'll just, and then the deco. I'm gonna redo all of it, okay? For these, I think I'm gonna clear the paper, unlock. I'm gonna do a new paper. I'll figure it out. For books, I think I'm gonna do a different bottom though. I do like the iPad thing, but I think I'm gonna do a different bottom. This is actually a template, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'll probably just end up redoing all of it with you guys, to be honest. And then I'm going to, these are all the track, I'm gonna clear all those. Clear. Bottom. I might keep the wood. We'll see. I'll show you guys what I come up with though. Plan in my digital planner. I'll probably clear this and then clear that. I mean, honestly, would it have been easier just to start from scratch? Probably. Oh, I love this. I have to remember this is just the copy, okay? No way. My son fell asleep. Okay. So if you heard that buzz, it was my phone. Oh no, let's not delete any layers that I need. If you accidentally delete a layer, come here and recover it. There we go. Great. Let's see if he stays asleep all night. Or if I'm gonna be up till 1,000,000 o'clock in the morning, because that would be my luck. That he would take a little nap and then be awake. Okay, there we go. Okay, you know what? Let me just go back to the cover. And let's just do the habit tracker cover. Now, I'm trying to think. I think I do want to use one of these papers. Don't want it to be more coastal. I also have the Mediterranean papers too. So I can hold off on, the fall. Although, gingham never hurt anybody, did it? Gingham never hurt anybody? Habit tracker August. Actually, I can close out of some of these things. I have to copy this page over. Actually, maybe I'll do this. That kind of like look. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I do like that gingham again. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll see. We'll play around with it. As I say, we will see. I just made me. Oh yeah, papers. You know what? I don't think I have the PNGs in here. I can just do a screenshot, or I can just, here's what you can do in Noteful. We'll see. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go here, share, image, current page, share, copy, and then come here. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the bottom. Good. And now I'm going to do a cover for my habit tracker. Let's see, what cover? Oh yeah, I have to add the holographic covers too. I have all those ready too. These are the journal covers. Do I want like orange? I don't know. I couldn't wait to use these now. I don't know if this is a little bit darker than I want, or if I want to do something a little bit more orange. Let's see. Do I want to do something like this? I know this is still leaning into fall, but you know what? It is what it is. Maybe I'll do that. Then I'll do... Maybe I'll do some white lace. And where's the lace at? Maybe I'll do some white lace. And then, you know, I can mix and match colors, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let me move this over. Actually, black would look nice, but I don't want it to look Halloween-y right now. Okay, let's add some of the cord. Oh, me with my hand. I always hit on here. I could do white. There's like the tannish color, bluish color, maybe here. Oh, you know. Let me move it up here. Let me go up a layer. You guys don't have to do this. If you have good notes, you can just lock. I'm spoiled by layers though, guys. I really am. Maybe I'll do this. So I want this a little bit thinner, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might make it thinner. Especially when I add the charms. That's cute. Do I want studs? Do I want studs or not? I might use studs for something else. Yeah, this is what I do in my free time, guys. I don't know. Do I want silver ones? Do I want any at all? Those are kind of nice. I definitely like gold too. Oh. You know what? Here, hold on. Sometimes you just gotta zoom in. There we go. Okay. Zoom way, way in. Sometimes you just gotta zoom in. I don't know. No, I don't think I'm gonna do studs for this one. Let's see. I definitely think I want to have, I have to add some charms. Okay, guys, I have to add some. Ooh, maybe I'll do beads. And I have to add the alphabet beads. Okay. I'm just remembering stuff I have to add. Actually, I can do this all tonight. Add the colored papers and then add beads. I'll add the letter and I'll add the beads too to the shop. Okay. This is me remembering stuff. Okay. I'll do that. H, A, B. After live, I'll add these for anybody who doesn't have it. T, because these were on the app. Okay, I should have did the beads on. This is the cover, so it doesn't really matter what thing I have. Here, there we go. Wave layer. You don't really have to worry about that if you're doing a cover. I don't feel like fighting with what? Habits. I'm missing stuff. Right? No. Habits. A. B. I know when I use them for like the days of the week for one of the sticker templates, I was like, wow, I haven't used the beads in a while. That's one of my that's one of my favorite things. There we go. We'll make sure that's not. It was one of my favorite things I first created months ago because I have that in real life. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a cute habit tracker cover. I feel like I need to make all of it like a little bit bigger though. Let's unlock all of these. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger. Resize. There we go. A little bit up here. There we go. Okay, there's my habit tracker cover. And yeah, there's my habit tracker cover. Wait, what's going on? Sorry guys. I'm just checking the TikTok real quick. Okay. Right. I like that so far. Don't be surprised if I add more or not. If I end up having a charm or something. I think that's cute. And now I have to do all of these, but I think I'm going to get off for now, guys, and I will be back on Friday. When I get off live, I'm going to add the colored papers, add the beads, and then I'll add that to the shop. Everything's 60% off right now, probably until midnight Eastern, maybe. But yeah, I'll do that right now. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see everybody on Friday. Maybe I'll I'm trying to post more like examples of like stuff that I do, like something like this. Not so messy, you know what I mean? Something. So I'm trying to like post different like ideas and stuff too. I'm still playing around with the idea of, I'm not really a big book of faces person, but I feel like, I don't know, sometimes you need like community and people like sharing everything too. So we'll see if I cave in. Also, I don't feel like managing a group, but we'll see. Anyway, if enough of you want it, then sure, or I'll try to think of an alternative. Anyway, have a great night, guys. It was so much fun.